Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, full Celtic cross. As you know, this will not resonate with all Aquarius individuals, and I always look for a positive reading, but if we don't get one, we work through it. But this is for Aquarius. Those born in the zodiac sign Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, full Celtic cross. Looking for new energies and hopefully positive energies. These are newer cards. Got to get used to them. I think they need some cornstarch to get really working, but I don't feel like coughing over cornstarch right now. So the beginning energy coming in. The Hangman. What are you waiting around for? Why are you feeling stagnant, huh, Aquarius? What's going on? Someone around you may be feeling this way too. But things became a little stagnant coming in. Let's find out what it's about. Current environment, the Four of Wands, and maybe in a home situation, things got a little stale on you. Maybe you're waiting around. Maybe you're waiting around to hear about a home. It's all different things. We're dealing with a lot of different Aquarius here. What's crossing it is the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, like you can't get free from something. And remember, with the Eight of Swords, even though it may feel like you're trapped, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean you physically are. It just feels like mentally you feel like you can't get out of a situation. What's crowning you, or the goal, is judgment. The judgment in the upright is making a final decision, Aquarius. That's what you need to do. And maybe you're like holding off from it. Four of Pentacles, holding back. Four of Pentacles, yep. That's the foundation. Past situation, regaining strength, regaining courage. The very near future, you got the Four of Cups. You may not like what's been offered to you in the near future. You may find it boring or stagnant in itself. And you may not want it with the Four of Cups, like someone offering you something. And I'll clarify this. And once I start clarifying, it gives me more information or changes the story. Plus, I'll be giving you a love reading at the end, so, stick with me. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Four of Swords. Now, I do shuffle these prior, and they're coming up, a lot of them in the upright, so it's kind of shocking me a little. But the Four of Swords is someone needs to take a little bit of a break. Someone needs some energy. Or maybe it's that someone did take a break. Maybe they need to regain strength. Maybe they need to regain courage. Maybe they need to think about things. Maybe they need that Hangman to think about something, because they're going to make a final decision, Aquarius is. What is coming towards you? Ace of Cups. Someone's going to offer you something, like I said. Hopes and fears is a Queen of Cups. You may be dealing with maybe a water sign or emotion, someone with whose emotions that you're hoping will be positive towards you. Maybe, like I said, you're trying to regain emotions. It doesn't have to be a water sign card. You can take this energy on, even though you are an air sign. In the end, you get your Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I did shuffle these cards, and I split shuffle them and everything. So you're getting your Ten of Pentacles. You're getting some really good cards coming in. But let's go back to the beginning. We got the Four of Wands, and it's about home celebrations. It's about home life, enjoying the people around you. What's crossing is the Eight of Swords. You're feeling trapped by something. You feel like you can't get free from something. So I need two cards for Aquarius for the subject at hand. Why are these cards there? I need two more. Oops, something's coming out. Yeah, someone's offering you something. You may be dealing with a younger type water sign, or someone gives you a message of emotional situation, and maybe you feel like you don't know if you can accept it or not, or maybe you're wanting this and it's got you waiting around for a message. So I need another card for the subject at hand. Page of Swords. You may be thinking, can I accept offers, or will these offers ever come in? Yeah, because it has to do with, like I said, your home life. You got something coming in, but you're kind of like him-hawing around whether you should deal with it or not. Now, the goal is to actually make a final decision eventually with judgment, going for what you're needing to do. And judge in a positive way, righteously, and some of you are trying to figure out what to do. So I need two cards for the Judgment card for Aquarius as the goal, or what crowns them. Making a decision. King of Pentacles and a victory with the Six of Wands. So yeah, I think if you make a final decision, I think things will become more practical, and you'll gain more independence and maybe financially stable. You're going to gain a victory if you make this judgment. But like I said, some of you are him-hawing around for some reason. It could be for different, it's be different for all Aquarius. But I do see you gaining a victory if you do make your decision of what you need to do. Now, the foundation is you have been holding back for whatever reason, or it could be that you're trying to save money, resources. So 4 of Pentacles in the upright. I need 2 cards for Aquarius, please. 2 cards for Aquarius. Yeah, you're afraid there'll be no collaboration. You're afraid someone will mess you over, so you held back a little. You're afraid of like I said, like people betraying you, and you don't know if you want to collaborate with a situation. I do see someone offering you a cup, a positive situation, but it's like you don't know if you want it. And in the past, you were gaining strength, we're gaining courage. I need 2 cards for Aquarius of why the strength card is there. What tell me more about the strength card for Aquarius? 2 cards, please. Knight of Cups, really good cards. Knight of Wands, we're gaining strength, we're gaining passion going forward, and a good omen attached to that with the Knight of Cups of moving forward, of something positive, something that you will like, something that you will love. But someone's going to offer you something, and you're like, I don't know if I want that, And like I said, you're going to be afraid that things won't work out. Maybe you're afraid of just all, go bust on you in some way. So I need 2 more cards for the 4 of Cups. Why is Aquarius not liking what's offered? Maybe you're offering somebody and they don't like it. That could be it too. But I need 2 cards for Aquarius in the very near future. The World card, possibly karmic situations. You don't know if you want to revisit a situation, and you're afraid that if you accept something from somebody, you'll just be left out in the cold for some of you. And like I said, I'll be giving a love reading too, so it could be to do with finances, stability, and overall, general well-being, So you don't know if you want to revisit a situation. Someone's offering you something, you're like, I've been there, done that. I don't know if I want that again. It made me feel like I didn't have enough. It cost me. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the 4 of Swords. If it's advice from the universe, they're saying, relax, don't get all tense. Don't worry about things so much. It could be that, also if you've been sick, it's saying to recover. It may say, go away for a few days and think about things before you make that final decision, but we shall see. Because you're feeling kind of trapped, too. So 4 of Swords in the upright. I need 2 cards for Aquarius for a possible future outcome and advice from the universe. 2 cards, please. Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's don't worry so much about things that aren't working out, because it's like you're thinking about cutting things out because you think your ships aren't going to come in. It's not going to be positive for you. But I see good positive things coming in, so don't worry so much. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, and whatever decision you make, it's going to work out in the end, Now what is coming towards you is the Ace of Cups, a brand new emotional beginning. Something you love, something that kindness, something of the emotional nature. So I need 2 cards for the Ace of Cups for Aquarius. What's heading towards them? What is coming towards them? Yeah, someone from the past, possibly. Someone that you maybe you don't know if you want to accept from them, whatever they're offering. Someone from the past, because I see the 7 of Cups in reverse where you're keeping your options open, or someone else is. It has to do with past energies, someone you had fond memories of. So, it's up to you whether you accept the situation or they accept it. It'll work out anyway. Now, your hopes and fears is the Queen of Cups. Like I told you what that's about. But I need 2 more cards for the Queen of Cups and the hopes and fears for Aquarius. 2 more cards, please. You have hope, again. And you may, like I said, put on some blockers a little bit. Put up your swords. You may be like not wanting to see things for how they are. You're wanting to see just the positives also. Because this is also like a truce card. The reason why you got your swords up is because you just want peace in your life. That's, you know, it is kind of like blocking things out, but it's like things that you find that are negative that you don't like seeing. But it could be because, you know, you want your emotions in check. You got your hopes towards something else, and you don't want people to interfere with what you're doing. So you may put up your boundaries also. In the end, you got the Ten of Pentacles. It's overall contentment and material things. What brings like retirement, maybe getting, you know, more money in, or maybe making good investments, all kind of things for Aquarius. So Ten of Pentacles as the outcome. I need 2 cards for Aquarius as a final outcome. 2 cards, please, and then we'll do the love reading. Hierophant in reverse, something unconventional, and the Queen of Pentacles, something more practical. So it looks like you're becoming more practical, more wealthy probably. I'm not saying you're going to win the lottery, so don't go there. I'm saying that whatever you're planning on doing, it's going to be, it's not going to be what society expects from you with the Hierophant in reverse. You're not going to go to people and ask them their permission. You're just going to go for your overall wealth, and because you have the know-how to do so, apparently. Could have to also do with a lover situation. You may be getting everything you're wanting, the love you're wanting, something, like I said, a little unconventional, something a little different what everybody expects from you, but you'll be doing well. Whatever happens, you'll be doing well. So accept this energy, embrace this energy as a positive one, and go for it, and don't hide under the covers. Don't keep the 4 of Pentacles. Don't keep things to yourself. Don't, go backwards is what I'm trying to say. Now I'm going to give your love reading. Let me clean this up and I'll be right back, okay? Hello, Aquarius. This is your love reading that I promised you. It is for those born on the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards from the Angel Love cards. 3 cards from the Angel Love cards. See if it gives us anything about love. I do see Aquarius just getting the things they're wanting. Financial stability, love, anything they want offered. Maybe a little picky and choosy what they take, but yeah, they have a right to. Everybody does. I need 3 cards from the Angel Answers to give us more information on the love. And maybe it'll tell us more about love. It may tell us more about money. Sometimes it does that. It really does. But this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I need 3 cards from the Angel Answers for Aquarius. 3 cards from the Angel Answers for Aquarius. Let's see what we got here. We're going to check this out. And hopefully they're positive readings. You know, I always look for them. But it tells us what we need to know, where we can change the situation up. I got this for Capricorn. You know, some of you may be dealing with the earth sign, passion and opportunity. You see me shuffle them 2 different times. Look, I think it's Capricorn that I got these for. So a new passionate situation is coming up, a new opportunity with a lot of passion that is involved. That's the first pile. For those who feel resonated with. Get to know each other with a person. Get to know the person. I'm getting this. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Or someone real practical. And trust the situation. This is so weird how I get these cards together over and over again. But getting to know each other is important. Before you reject them, because I see you kind of rejected someone, maybe you're keeping your options open, but and trust that maybe this person is going to be there for you and you them. It's like you don't trust situations as much, but it's okay. Get to know the person, and then trust will come. Now it says that you're weary of deceptions here. You're afraid that someone is wearing a false mask in the relationship. And that may be why you don't like when they're handing you that cup, you're like, I don't know if I want this. Now it says to meditate and think about these things. And once you start meditating, the answers will come of whether this person is actually, deceiving you or not, or you feel like they're not trustworthy in some way. Usually when you meditate, it's always good to do at night. You calm down and you ask your questions. And in the morning, oftentimes you will get your answer. So this is your reading, and I'm getting this a lot for people. I didn't get the deception thing, but all the others, and you saw me shuffle, and you see me put it out there and put it in, in two separate, setups here. So it looks like you got passion and new opportunities coming in. But, you know, for you to trust people, just get to know them more, and then trust will come. And if you feel like they're deceptive, you don't know if you can trust them, meditate on the situation. Ask the universe to give you a sign or something, or, you know, your answers, and you will get them, you know, like I said, the following morning often. Okay, that is your reading. I'm going to let this go, Aquarius, and I will let you, I'll give you a reading soon. I want to do probably a January's year reading. I'm going to try. We'll see, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.